Okay, we are live once again. Yeah, it's because I finally forced Steam to sit down like a naughty child in the corner. Once y'all are done leveling, we'll go ahead and get started. This opportunity to take a look at what Takulu's got in his What do you mean it wasn't? Were you unable to find any good ones, or just it wouldn't let you select those? It, yeah, that's okay. So a bit of a disclaimer. The person behind the Starfinder Anachronism mod uh, basically just kind of said, "Well, I'm done." The moment Starfinder Second Edition became a actual Foundry system that can be used. Yeah. Yes. Uh, no, the free archetype feat must be spent on an archetype feat. Your class feat, however, can be spent on an archetype feat. Because without free archetype, that's how you would get your archetypes. No class feats really. Uh, I'm not entirely certain having the archetype gives you access to the class feats. Ah, okay. From what I am reading, uh, yeah, that's what I was under the impression of, because the whole reason of having free archetype is to allow you to freely take your arc class feats while still also being able to branch out with the archetypes. Yeah, and the free archetype is uniquely handled in the specifically strength of thousands because are not required to take additional dedication feats. Sorry, archetype feats out of the wizard or druid that you took for your level 2 dedication feat. Okay. In hindsight, I think I do need to tweak the things. Like, I would honestly rather have the ads be like, I think I'd be okay with a 5 minute ad every hour instead of a two and a half every 30. Yeah, so I would. Yeah. Like I'll need help with someone who regularly does Twitch streaming that's got a pretty established channel to kind of give me some pointers because trying to follow along with those YouTube instructions are just they don't shut up and get to the point. It's like, here's this simple thing. I'm going to spend 40 minutes talking about how simple it is before actually telling you how to do it. All right, so I see that Kissick is leveled up, Winnie is leveled up, Quinty is leveled up, Quali, Oric, Frost. Okay. What did you take for your level 4 stuff? Alrighty. What about Oric? Yeah. In all honesty, I should have like gone over this before session, but my bad. I do apologize. Yeah, like all of that scuff when we started. What about you, Koali? Okay. Yeah, it's not like most of the skill feats don't really have a combat application anyways. Like a very small handful of skill feats actually have a combat application. All right. So, okay. First off, is anyone currently injured? Uh, okay. All right. Takulu targets the lead Griffin. It's like, well, normally I don't condone violence on the grounds. This certain thing with certain things that have happened lately that can't really be avoided. Try not to kill them. We'll get some of our handlers to get them off the grounds once they're defeated. But I won't begrudge you for fighting at your fullest. And he will cast a spell. Oh right. Oh wait, no, that was actually just suddenly Final Fantasy IX battle music plays and you see the word Doomsday appear on the top of the screen. That hits everybody. No. As an apocalypse level meteor drops and does shadow damage to everybody. Well, it seems that y'all got a cheerleader cheering you on for the violence. Okay. Ah. Okay. I don't know if y'all witnessed that, but it was sitting on 1 before it tottered over to 19. Yeah, but sometimes the animation may not match for everybody. Ah. Okay. Uh, I didn't know that actually. Okay, you just see the end result. Alright, unfortunately, the Griffin is a lot hardier than expected and shrugs off his attempt. Oh, holy shit. Thank you for the sub, Squids. That'll be something to discuss later. And honestly, I have considered having talking with some other people who stream their stuff, having channel redeems to give you guys like additional hero points or a pity roll will make Frost's a little cheaper. I even did the like little hand wave as I just kind of segued over to making Frostus a little cheaper. But yeah, that is something to discuss. Um, but I will say, sin- go ahead and give y'all selves an extra hero point because we got a sub on stream. Yeah, I'll I like that idea, and watch me instantly regret it. Like suddenly, like we get a bunch of people subbing. Yeah, fair. This is true. All right, tis the Griffin's turn. Technically speaking, they have dying conditions. Uh, the game, Foundry won't actually track a dying condition for an NPC. They're just down and out of the fight. But basically, if you let someone stay there unconscious and they continue to get pecked at, they're gonna die. Okay. This one flip flaps in its direction and does a couple of talon swipes. Oh no. Yep. Quali. Looks like. Yeah, we need to get you some sort of like zippy movement feature. I mean, eventually, I would say instead of like statistical runes, maybe getting stuff to improve mood speed might be the next thing on the docket. Apparently, if you hit Control Z, you can undo movement. Okay, go ahead and end your turn. This one's gonna peck at you. Alright, you are only hit once. And that is 14 points of damage. Go ahead and apply it. There it is. This one shoots past, leaving a little room for one of his buddies. All right. And let's see, what do they have in theirs? Ooh. Okay, let's see. It only spent a single action. So, all right. It launches 2 magic missiles at the Griffin. Winnie, make sure everyone got your earplugs. That is in fact some regular gun. Yes. So colorful. They are in fact chunky boys. Reload fire again. Wait, why are you invisible now? Does... Oh, there we go. You did get a hero point for the sub. Oh no. Oh no. Poor stuff. Are you all right, Are you all right, Star? Apparently the gunshot. Oh, yep. Time for a sip. Everyone, take a drink. There's a hydrant. Uh, but yeah, the sound of the gunshot apparently went through the subwoofer. That is in fact your turn. You told that griffin to sit the down. All right, Frost, it is your turn. That Yeah, it is an action, so you would be using one of your three actions. Yeah, the whole back window. Oh, the whole back window rippled. Oh no. From the vibration of the gunshot. These are a specific species of griffin native to the Milwaukee Expanse. Heads of ravens, bodies of jaguar. With a 20, you have two questions. The reflex say you can't ask specifically what the number is, but it is. But I can tell you that a reflex save is one of their higher saves. Okay, so the thing you kind of just general knowledge of, it's like, oh, if it has wings, typically it has a wing attack. You've seen this thing attack with its talons, with its beak, and it has large wings. So you understand that it has a beak, talon, and wing attack. However, uh, griffins in particular have an ability called a regal shriek. They let out a roar that invokes fear on any non-griffin who hears it. Bird scream, everyone gets scared. Is there a reason you're measuring 20 feet, Kisik? Oh, okay. weaponized self-depreciation. There it is. At least I thought it did. Oh, okay. So when you drag it, you pick an element. Frost, what element are you using with your uh inner upheaval? Okay, it looks like you have inner upheaval on there twice. I'm gonna go ahead and remove one of those. Okay, you're good. All right. Okay, so that was a move. That was an inner upheaval, and now your flurries of blowing. I don't like how I said that. Oh, yep, yep. Okay, go ahead and roll your flurry of blows. Star, would you like to go ahead and spend a hydrate redeem to give Frost another hero point? This is true. Would you like to use them to make sure that you hit? Yeah. That second one, however, does manage to hit. And you got a pity hero point. Star did in fact redeem a hydrate. Yep. Yep. That he does. Go ahead and roll your damage, Ross. Yeah, I don't think your inner upheaval is actually adding damage like it should. Hang on. Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and add it to you, Spirit. All right, go ahead and roll the extra damage. Actually, hang on. Okay, so damage, damage. Nope. Hit Control Z, Frost. That we do. Okay. Okay, so yeah. Thinking we'll do 5-minute ads and try to plan it to where it goes off at the top of the hour. Oh no. Oh no, Star, what are you doing? That is so very hydrated. Alright, I will be right back because I do need to use the restroom. Alright, looks like the ads ended before I got back. Could someone say something in the Discord real quick? Oh my god. Oh my god, this one's been so frickin' scuffed. Apparently I'm the only one who's been able to be heard. Well, it's like I'm not seeing the audio bar for the Discord moving. I really wish someone try saying something now.
Beep boop.
Rubber baby buggy bumpers.
I mean, the things are lighting up. Like the foogies are lighting up at least.
Yeah, the foogies are lighting up because it's detecting that you're opening your mic, but the audio channel I had for the Discord wasn't opening.
I mean, I can hear Kissack in the stream. I'm listening to the stream as well now.
Yeah, no, the idea is everyone is supposed to be able to be heard, Star.
Yeah, that was intentional. No.
No, that very much was not intentional. Okay, this
Aw.
one is going to drag his unconscious buddy back.
Can you drag him next to me?
Oh.
Maybe not into me, but next to. Thank you.
Alright, it is now Kissek's turn.
Yay.
Dang.
I'm gonna move up here to start addressing the other things too.
Oh, uh, hang on. He is going to do a thing.
Hunting prey and then recall.
You have a +2 to that roll.
Oh my God, Star.
So it'll be a 25 to recall.
Given their level, that is actually a crit. I don't know if that does anything.
Yay! Everyone gets a +1 against this thing for their next attack against it.
Nice.
I
Alright,
point
what's
out
that?
a weakness.
Remember your studies, young Kissik. As Takulu does quick lesson.
And then I punch it.
What's the stick?
That's it for my turn.
Oh my God.
Okay, so apparently the dice hate Frost when Frost tries to attack, and they hate Kissik when I'm attacking Kissik.
Good Lord.
That's pretty standard.
I tried to like change my dice color to make it seem like I threw my previous dice in dice jail, but the thing crashed when I tried to do it.
Oh
All 20,
no.
that's mine, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at the wild shape forms because it's like 18 AC plus your level or something like that. But I don't know how that compares to ACs at higher levels.
Okay.
Sounds pretty good.
Quinte.
So I'm going to attempt to heal the mostly dead guy. This is actually my first use of this ability. I am using Battle Medicine. So I am choosing to roll. Actually, it's not. It's my second use. But I'm choosing to roll against the DC 20.
Hey.
So that is a success. So he heals 2d8 plus 10.
There should have been a roll for battle medicine to actually apply it. Oh, there it is. Oh, no.
I mean, that was me just making dice. I don't actually have. So the problem is when I click this, I get the wrong numbers because it defaults to the basic one.
Okay, so when you hit treat wounds, it doesn't roll the right amount?
Yeah, it doesn't do the I'm doing the higher difficulty one, the trained version. Or expert version, the one up from the default. Yeah, it's at expert, you can do versus DC 20 to increase by 10. If master, DC 30 to increase by 30. Not that I'm there, but regardless, that is he heals 13 HP.
Yep.
Yep.
He is awake again.
All right, and next, let me just make sure the range on this is high enough. This is, I think, the first fight that has been at ranges where it's not just yes. It is 120 feet. Okay, never mind. The farthest one is 45 feet away. It's not a big cultural problem.
Are you still doing calm, or are you doing something else? Are you still doing calm, or are you doing something else?
I'm leaning towards calm. I'm currently trying to place the burst. I cannot get all of them. Okay, I'm putting it here. So they need to save verse 20 will. Note this has the in-cap trait, so if they're higher than level 4, it is much harder for me to affect them. I don't think they are, though, based upon the fact that we one-shot one.
Jesus, Star.
I did one-shot one after critting twice.
Sure. But I suspect they're not level 5 plus.
Fair enough.
Well, that one's just dead, effectively. And that one is pacified.
Okay.
Sarah's popping off in the chat. Oh my word. I can craft bone flechettes, but I don't have that particular recipe.
Don't charge for extra damage.
Yeah, and then remember, Ghosty, that the spell effect that just got applied to those two, I think is the -1 to hit, which isn't actually applied to them when they fail.
But they both they both failed, so they are they're I'm using that more of a placeholder marker.
That's fair. But the one that critical failed just does not get to, like, we can hit it and it can't hit us.
Yeah, these two are effectively out of the combat, except this one, except this one right here, and if you attack it.
Yep, beat up the last one and we can probably corral them. My turn is done.
Auric, you've been informed that this one is your target.
What? No. Alright. That's one move.
Whoa.
Super speed.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on. What Control Z to go?
Yeah.
Or just remember the actual number you did and ignore the fact the line thinks you've gone 6 bajillion miles.
We had a brief failure of pathfinding on your character. There was a misplaced pebble that was interrupting your pathfinding.
Wow.
That is in fact a hit. Roll the damage. And go ahead and roll your sneak. Actually, the sneak's already figured in, I think.
When does sneak
Nice.
attack go up? I assumed it would have been this level.
It might go up slower.
Next level. Yeah, next level I'll get 2d6.
Alright.
Alright, he is targeting Kisek. He begins to chant the ancient words.
Oh,
Random side note, I have lost the ability to see everyone's HP.
Again?
Yeah.
Like hovering over them doesn't show a health bar anymore?
Nope. Do you
I
guys
picked
still see
it.
HP?
I wonder if this is because these are older tokens.
Would be. I don't know. It's probably not an issue this fight, though.
Yeah, let me check the resources here. Yeah, no, because these are older tokens that didn't have that property.
I see. It's fine.
Okay. Kisek, you feel some healing float your way.
Thank you. I've applied the healing.
Koali. Auric has given you a flank.
Okay. I guess it is time to do the big bonk. I am going to. Yeah, let's do the thing. Let's do a big ass Horizon Thunder Spear. And do the badge. So I'm just going to click that, so it's that. And then.
Holy wall of text, Batman.
Yeah, I can stop doing that if you prefer, but.
Oh no, it's fine.
Damn it.
It's humorous when it's just like, here's this spell that actually does a simple thing, but it's got like a paragraph of description.
I forgot to target. I'm sorry. Brain.
It's though their AC is 21 minus 2.
Okay.
It wasn't me this time.
To be fair, I did fail to say don't forget to target.
Well, yeah, but there's a point where you shouldn't have to remind us.
Okay,
Hey, the secret is doing things that don't target.
a 24 does hit.
nice. Oh, there we
It
go.
is.
There
It
we
is
go.
very dead. There's another D6 of shock on top of that, so yeah, it is the dead.
All right, and with the two calmed ones, Takulu, hurries over and proceeds to kind of like mollify them, get them to sit down. Combat is over.
Oh,
We
There are some advantages to fighting beasts. Of if we can make them not aggressive, then we can use beast taming on them, which it sounds like Professor Oddish is better at than us.
Okay.
But that's fine.
Everyone
Yeah.
needs to fix their XP.
Mine's fine.
no, I don't.
Yeah, mine's at 170, which is the
170.
correct number.
Yep, same.
Yeah,
There we go.
I'm getting messages. It's like so and so has
Yeah.
has enough XP to level up.
This is my fault.
Yeah, no. It's my fault, but I'm still gonna blame you, Ghost.
When I ran the XP wizard, apparently it didn't take that 1,000 XP off.
No, I had to do mine by hand.
All right.
It's weird that the wizard doesn't take the XP off. It's a weird thing for that to do.
All right. The two griffins that managed to survive the onslaught are actually taken away by an Irashi lore speaker. Irashi is the proper term for lizard folk.
Oh.
This one is named Ahasunu. And they have a particular fondness for predatory animals.
Hey.
Once that's all taken away, Takulu turns to you. All right. I'll take care of our newcomers. I want you all to go back to your dorm and get some rest. Meet me in my office in the morning, and we'll go over all the details that we've got. But
you
for
don't
now,
have to tell me twice.
you all have had a
Alright.
very busy, eventful day. I'm sure you want to clean up and get some rest. And check on your friend. He has made it back to his dorm.
Awesome.
Oh, alright.
All right.
Guess we'll take him up on that offer.
You guys actually have a little bit of downtime, that you can do stuff in the in your dorm if you wish.
I'm going to study.
Now, before we do anything, does anyone want anything from our collective stash?
I
Forget what's in
would.
there.
I would like 16 gold so I can make some healing potions.
I vote in favor of 16 gold for healing potions. Note that we can put the entire contents of the shared stash into my Mystic Connection. So, like, that whole shared stash is just carried with us for free.
Wait,
Cool.
so the
Nice,
stash?
P. Oric, you should take the Bloodseeker Beak. It's a talisman that lets you do one extra good sneaky attack. But I think other than that, maybe the Wolf Fang, which Frost could consider. The rest of them can just be thrown on into the stash to be held. We should probably sell the weapons and shields.
I'm getting the potion of leaping.
And one of the marshals should take the bracelet of dashing.
Fine.
I have a reach weapon, so I'm going to say not me.
Oh,
I guess
by
I'll take it.
by the way, the Anadis, grateful for your aid, uh, give specifically to Quinty because Quinty actually provided first aid to them. Uh, I'm actually going. I'm putting it in the party stash, but Quinty, feel free to claim it if you want to keep it.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, there was part of that where you were not transmit.
Is Ghosty gone again?
Nope, I was just.
Nope, I was just,
Looking. You were given a dancing scarf. A long and billowing scarf that is typically woven of silk or sheer fabric and adorned with bells or other jangly bits of shiny metal. It grants a +1 bonus to
that's a plus
performance
one
checks.
bonus to performance check.
Not for the mechanical effects, but for the appearance ones.
The bitch, I'm fabulous.
Yes. It's also frankly not great mechanically for anyone, otherwise I would reconsider, but here is the mechanics. I threw them in the chat. It's a decent single action to get concealed. But also that's not amazing.
Well, I know what I need to add to your mini for the next update to the art.
Yep. And remove the headband.
Oh
Oh,
no.
no.
Handkerchief, I was just garbage at describing it. Yeah, no, that's
Yeah,
definitely a
yeah.
hero point roll.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I was gonna say, did the hero point roll also fail? What the heck? But no.
No, it looks like it worked.
Yeah, it succeeded by +3.
I'm actually gonna cram and attempt Emerald Bows twice.
Just in case you failed the first time.
Yes. Also, we did level up. Oh wait. I'm gonna cram regardless because we can do a second organization in theory. So if I fail the first one and succeed the second, I still am okay. And if I succeed both, like the second one, I could just go up a different tree.
Wait, we can do a second organization?
Yes.
Yeah, you can have a
That-
branch
Yeah,
and
you
a
can have a
sub-branch.
branch and a sub branch.
Hmm.
Oh wait, they're
Wait, they're
valued at
valued-
15 gold. Oh, I misinterpreted that. They only cost me 8 silver to make.
Seriously high value? I guess you
Oh.
could be a crafter rather than a adventurer.
I guess they fixed some.
Yeah.
I guess they fixed some of the crafting rules so it wasn't so horrible.
I always
I mean
assumed-
that's a pretty good payout. 8 silver for 4 minor heals. That's granted, that's probably like a day's work, but still.
You were saying, Quinty? We got an ad starting, by the way.
I completely forgot what I was saying. I'm sorry.
I put those healing potions in the party loot if anyone wants them.
Okay, with the +1 for my cantrip, that is a success.
Okay, so we got Winnie doing potion crafting for their downtime. We've got Quinty cramming. What's everyone else doing for their downtime?
A standard study action.
Okay.
How high are we allowed to get before we cap out in our branch?
Level for
you're
both.
yeah, level for both.
I'll paint the full rule set in the chat again.
Which. Yeah. Okay. I am going to go. Oh wait, I can't. Sorry.
All right, that is a success, Kisek.
That puts me up to level 3, correct?
If you hadn't leveled to 3 since the last time.
The last note I have is 2.
Okay, yeah, that levels you to 3. The ad break is starting.
And that means I get the Mugambiant Attendant dedication feat.
Correct.
Yes, and I do believe I did add a module to give you guys extra feats specifically for that stuff.
Oh.
Should be like a bonus feat section or.
I see it.
Bonus feats is there by default. I think we're still missing the campaign feats submodule.
Which is odd, because I know I downloaded it, because I clicked on all the links you gave me.
So you have to turn it on. It's actually a base thing. So go to Configure Settings, Pathfinder 2nd Edition. And I can't see the exact things because I'm not the GM. But in there's like a homebrew set of options, and one of those homebrew options is campaign feats. It will force a reload.
Actually, looking at this.
Actually, it didn't force a reload.
Interesting. Maybe when I toggled it, I had also messed with other things. That's very possible.
Hey, there it is. Campaign feats. Hey. That's a lot of them. Holy shit.
I mean, it's the full feat list by default, effectively. You'll have to find the actual feats for this thing.
But the person who made the
Alright.
module for the Magambaya named them after the abilities.
Actually, reading more after that link that Quinty posted, I think I may have picked the wrong branch.
You do get a secondary branch if that helps.
And you can change your initial branch. It does say that you're supposed to technically start over with the branch, but I'm not going to adhere to that. Because I know better than anyone that's like, oh hey, no, you got to start from the beginning whenever you switch. I was not a big fan of the whole covenant penalties thing from Dark Souls, and I think they got rid of that in later Dark Souls games.
Oh, yeah. Well, if we're kind of adding these feats in now, I guess I could just say that I was in this one to begin with.
Yeah, no, because
Is there a? Sorry, go on.
Nope. I was mostly gonna ramble. What's your question?
I was gonna ask, is there like a what ends up being the difference between your primary and secondary branch?
Nothing.
Okay, fair enough. We don't have a thing. I was going to probably cram because I'm 2 below what I should be. I'm at level 2.
Yeah,
Or
now,
I'm at level 2 out of 4.
now that I think about it, you guys didn't really get an opportunity to level up to 3 before everything just kind of went to shit all at once.
Yeah. So I am going to do warfare lore.
So if I get lores overlapping, I assume like everything else, it's a replacement effect if I just move whatever the training was on the lowest level one to another thing. I'm assuming for lore feats, I would have to put it into another lore. Yes.
Correct.
Does anyone have an idea for an interesting lore for Quenti? No, he has Academia and Magambaya right now. I was thinking dragons.
Ooh,
Seems legit.
that's interesting.
And seems very on point.
Yes.
Okay, so here's I'm gonna guidance myself beforehand as well. Do I have that? I can have that prepared functionally.
Bunnies or dragons?
Everything just went black. Is that intended?
He's
Yeah.
sending us to the infested caverns.
They're sending us. Yeah. Okay.
Do we deserve to be in the infested caverns? I don't know. Maybe.
Hello,
Hello.
kitty. Goodbye, kitty. Thank you for running across my keyboard, kitty.
Technically
Yeah, one of
speaking,
my cats
Technically
jumped up
speaking,
and attacked me while we were doing this.
how many cats do you two
That-
have?
2.
We have two.
Two.
Only
Two.
one of which consistently comes
Go to
us.
go to the
Go to the
dormitory map.
Okay, so that ranks me up to 3. And then can I roll one more time and potentially run up to 4? Or
If you crammed, yes.
yeah, I can.
Note that has a downside of you will be exhausted.
Yes, I'm aware.
Well, it's
There's
technically a chance to be exhausted in any scene. You roll a d20 and it's a flat check against 8. I will note that's a d20 and hero points exist.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
This did cross my mind when I was deciding what to do.
All right.
The other trick is exhausted just does nothing to my character. Nothing I do cares.
Go to the dormitory map and let me know if the health bar thing is still not working for you.
I succeed again. I'm now level 4.
Woo!
Congrats.
Nice.
It actually load into the dormitory. It's stuck at 99. I'm gonna reload my whole thing.
Yeah, mine's stuck at 99 as well.
I'm stuck at 98.
Oh no.
Ooh.
The stream can see the dorm. I think it looks different there.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure
I-
it's not
yeah,
the same
I-
dorm.
I think you were not present when I changed the dormitory map.
Oh, why?
No, I found this one and it looks neat.
Fair enough.
Like it's got water effects and special effects going.
Very
And it's
different vibe
and
than
it's-
the first one.
and it's got a lot more annotations for like whose room is what where.
Oh yeah, that's nice. I was kind of curious about the rooms we didn't know about.
I gotta reload my whole thing.
Yeah, I'm just talking to black screen now.
It's thinking about it. Or no, it's not. I just have a black screen.
So everyone's just looking at a black screen?
I can see just fine.
I'm still. Oh, wait, hold up. No.
I'm able to
Over
see
here.
fine.
I wonder why it's not showing
Yeah.
you as actually being on the map.
It finished loading and then it's just a blank screen. Well, let me launch from the link. Join. Login successful. Joining. Screen goes black.
Alright, are you guys ready for some next level terrible decisions? I'm thinking about taking the dandy dedication.
Oh no.
What dedication?
I see.
Dandy dedication.
Does that do what it sounds like it does?
It does exactly what it sounds like it does. It's not quite as bad as it sounds. It has actual useful things, and a lot of its things are skill feats, which is beneficial because you can choose them with skill feat selections.
Okay.
Okay,
I
I
switched to a less intense version of the dormitory.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that one just loaded right in.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
white screen
can
now.
see the on folks now. Not the NPCs, but the allies, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, see, they're going for the traditional definition of dandy.
All right. So,
Affluent.
after you
I've got
guys
nothing.
do your downtime, you are brought to Takulu's office, and do you want to would you like to tell him the story of what you have discovered?
Sure.
Oh,
Yep,
about the
he's just
stone wizard?
Yes.
Oh, correctly. Kissick should have that guy's mask attached to his belt.
I wasn't sure if I was actually allowed to take that.
You took it.
Well, I will hand it over at this point.
Okay. And presumably you hand over the notes you found in Stone Ghost's office.
Yep.
Okay. What little damage there is, Takulu applies his book restoration skills and mending to fix it. And take a look. You guys watch. You kind of get a little bit of a, kind of like an impromptu lesson on book restoration. This stone ghost you encountered was once Ulduak Basni. He was an initiate, but he felt he did not need to earn power or give back to the community. He came to resent that he was asked to prove himself. He grew cruel. Ulduak slaughtered a mischievous gang of gremlins and was temporarily detained till we could decide whether to expel him. During his imprisonment, a spell he cast in an attempt to escape backfired, and we believed then killed him. It is strange that he survived, but stranger still that gremlins flocked to his side. I assume fear played a large part in that.
We got as much from the one that wasn't trying to kill us.
Okay, so fear likely led the Ulduak, and also kind of explains what's going on with the insects to a degree. However, that doesn't explain what has drawn the insects to the Muggenbine. I fear we have moved beyond my expertise, but don't worry. I know someone who may have more insight. Janatimo was my mentor, as I am yours. He is one of Megambia's cleverest law speakers, though he rarely stays in one place for long. I would like to gain his wisdom and, to be honest, introduce your impressive group to him. We will discuss with him in person the next time he returns. In the meantime, thank you all for thank you all for all that you have done. He
Mm.
gives a warm smile to you as he stands to signal the end of the meeting. We will speak again soon. And that is the end of Book 1 of Strength of Thousands, Kindled Magic.
Lord.
Wait, that was all book one? Damn. Okay.
Eventful first month of school.
Yeah. This is why when parents ask their kids how school went, they just go, fine. Because shit like this happens.
We don't want to tell them we got eaten by a griffin in the meantime.
Yeah, right. Yeah, don't worry, Mom. I only set my friends on fire once. Jeez.
Uh, there's another group doing a Pathfinder 2nd Edition AP that I like watching, Narrative Declaration. Have you heard of them?
Negative.
They're currently doing a run of Kingmaker. One of their characters is a
Ooh.
Ivaran halfling who's basically got the equivalent of a tablet that he uses to communicate with his slightly overbearing mother.
Ah.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable watch. It's got Zoran the bear in it.
Mm.
And Cabal, both of which are Twitch personalities, Twitch Twitch streamers.
That's neat.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Well,
Well,
Question on Dandy. It gives you deception in society. Can I have rapport in society instead to fit this character?
rapport isn't a
well,
skill.
Is it not? Oh, diplomacy. No is fine. It's probably more beneficial to have deception based on the
Yeah,
archetype.
yeah. Unless it like really would. I do want to try and keep at least like the mechanics of classes and dedication feats relatively same, unless the whole thing is just written in an obviously silly way and needs to be corrected.
Okay. Quinty has learned how to lie.
Oh no.
Alright, I was looking at something, so I didn't get to do it. For Frosted Downtown, can I go ahead and roll for the study?
Sure thing.
He clearly didn't learn to lie with Kuali because she just believes everything he says, always. So he doesn't have to try to lie.
I mean, clearly the definitely not a cult we come from is very interesting.
Definitely not a cult. Oh,
It's not a
God.
cult, it's just a conclave of Kuato. It's fine, right? Right?
Yes.
It's fine. Whatever.
Okay. I am going to read the excerpt, because you remember each act has a little excerpt, and I kind of skipped a lot of the early ones, not because I wasn't thinking about it, but going forward, I am going to read those.
All right. Oh my word.
Okay.
Wait, was that just an insult skill that just popped up there? What the hell is that?
I mean, there are two reactions that I just gained.
So what?
Oh my god.
You
You're gonna
basically
be a menace.
you have vicious mockery, but it does debuff instead of damage.
Oh, that sounds like
Well, one of them
wild.
is like you tell one of your allies, "You're such a disgrace. How dare you fail this?" Which I will theme differently for Quinty. And essentially, you get to re-roll a will save with a bonus. This seems really good because we skip a otherwise deadly party wiping brain control. And then distracting flattery is you flatter someone and convince them that actually no, your ally didn't just tell them to kill themselves, and thus reduce the attitude decreases.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Okay. So okay.
Quinty has unlocked gaslighting.
I was about to say that.
For good though.
Oh my god.
It's gaslighting for good.
Gaslight gatekeep girl boss.
Oh my god. Gaslight like a girl boss. That needs to be on a t-shirt. Holy shit.
Probably is
I'm
somewhere.
absolutely certain that phrase is on a t-shirt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Alrighty. So, uh, even
That's
before I
great.
set down my satchel after returning from my travels, Takuluat spoke breathlessly about a group of students who fought off insects, confronted an expelled student we all thought to be dead, and defeated Griffons that had decided to feast upon my mysterious Anadi arrivals. My role leading the Ozanjati and my love for a good story demanded I ask Takulu about these students. He supplied me more information over dinner, and my initial interest turned to fascination. I have decided I shall speak to them, and if they are partially as interesting as Takulu makes them out to be, offer my hand to help guide their efforts. The stories I hear about them fascinate me, but to what I want to them to know. What?
That's a weird sentence.
That might have been a typo.
But what I want them
Narrator having strunk.
But what I want them to know and deeply understand is that stories of the past build the events of today. What brought the Griffins to the school? Where did they come from? Griffin don't normally prey on Anadis. Why did they attack those poor students? For that matter, what attracted the Anadi students here in the first place? We've welcomed them to the school, but it seems wise to understand their motivations and their goals. Getting the students to think about the answers to these questions, to pose their own theories, and then investigate the truth of the situation is far more important to their education than learning spells or rituals. Let's get them to see what lies beneath, and we can see where that leads together. All right, we're gonna have a bit of a. Do we want to go ahead and start the next book now, or save that for next session?
I'm good to start now.
Okay.
but I'm also
Okay.
Central Time. East Coast folks.
We got probably like an hour or so.
Yeah, I got some time.
Okay. You go ahead and grab this mug. Who's this?
Oh, it's got a text message. What the hell? Who's texting me?
All right. I still haven't figured out how to like throw like information flashcards onto the screen for the stream viewers to look at. But this.
You could throw them into the chat.
Yeah, no, I'm throwing them into the. Can I do that?
A lot of things seem to let you do so. I'm
Yeah,
not certain whatever you're looking at can.
Foundry will not let me just throw straight images into the chat.
Hmm.
But if you guys look at the
Okay, that doesn't work. Never mind.
Yeah, don't click that.
okay,
I tried.
I will continue to experiment to figure
That's
out how to
fine.
throw flashcards with information. But if you look at the NPC gallery, this is the person that you were brought to meet. This is roughly about 2 weeks after the events of the previous act, and you are told that the leader, the head of the Uzanjati branch, Janatamo, has returned to the Magambaya.
Oh,
Also, I heard an alert. What's going on?
that was the branch I was looking into, changing into.
Yep. He is one of the 5 learned ones, a scholar who leads each of the branches. Uh, since you are considering going into Uzanjati, uh, your fellow Uzanjati members within the dorm excitedly tell you that the head has returned.
Hmm.
And he has requested to speak with you. If you would like to learn more
Fantastic.
about Janatamo before going to meet him, that would be a society or diplomacy check, or a Magambaya lore.
One second, I gotta find my.
It's too quiet. Let's get some music.
Let's see here.
I get a 19.
Yeah, we'll do society, I guess. Just in the off chance I smash it, I didn't. I'm from the middle of nowhere. I don't know shit.
Well, what'd you roll ultimately? Yeah, unfortunately. Nope. Oh, we got an ad break starting soon. You're definitely going to want to space those out more, especially for our D&D streams, because having to stop every 30 minutes is nuts. Oh, while we're waiting for the ad break to finish, I think Oric was the only one who didn't specify a downtime that he was doing.
I didn't do one either.
Go ahead and knock that out while we wait for the ad to finish.
If you have time, could you make that log for me?
But, I think for
We
us
have
we'll
a whole-
also do a
Where did you-
cram session.
Where did you post them?
General.
Oh, I can also make something called a shielding salve that generates a temporary shield spell.
Okay, so
Forgot I
we-
picked
So between them, all of the things we get give a crazy number of skill proficiencies.
what do you got a name for this familiar, Wally?
Not yet. Not yet. I actually need to come up with that.
So, Ghosty, this is giving us yet another magic tradition. The Magambaya Attendant dedication comes with yet another one.
I just rolled it into my existing wizard and just added one more cantrip.
I'm just gonna make a new arcane spell casting tradition. Screw it.
He's a
What-
hero.
I mean, I decided I didn't need more than I decided I didn't need more than 4, so I just added to an existing one.
There, I picked that one.
Okay. Could I get edit privileges on that sheet?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
This will also allow you to move them around. Lord knows we had problems with that with Mrs. Baker, didn't we?
Yeah. Before I do my next thing, how did my diplomacy checks go for the cram session?
Let's see. When did you roll those? Just now?
Yeah,
The
just now.
16 fails, the 25 succeeds. Actually,
Alright.
wait, what level were you starting at?
2.
Okay. Yeah, we use level DCs for that, if I remember correctly. Okay, so you were level 2. Let's see. You rolled a 16. That does not succeed in... Well, hang on. Let's see, DC at the level as they increase in level. Okay, so 16 would actually get level 2 to 3, I do believe.
Alright.
And then 25 would definitely succeed and get you to 4.
Awesome.
Is that something that would have taken the place of my crafting check to make those health potions?
No, crafting stuff has its own DC.
Right, but I did that instead of going to class.
Oh yeah, no,
Is that why?
yeah, crafting would have been your downtime in that regard.
Okay. I only get to craft the one thing.
Potions, I believe you craft in batches of 4.
Okay.
So yeah, you would
So
have
just for
crafted...
clarification, I spent the 2 weeks crafting 4 potions.
Yes.
Okay.
With Chisare periodically poking his head in because he has a bit of a love of alchemy, as evidenced by the hidden stash of like brewed alcohol that he had that you guys found.
Yeah, I imagine Winnie's alchemical station looks a lot more like a gin still than a traditional alchemical station.
Are you sure you didn't buy the $15 ammo reload bench skin for your alchemical crafting station?
I don't even know what you're referencing there.
Fallout 76.
Oh.
You know, the Atom shop for the various skins for the workbenches.
Yeah, I remember that now. I haven't played that in a hot minute, but yeah, no, it looks like it's a lot of copper and glass.
Alrighty. So, now that the ad break's over, let me get back the book information.
Oh yeah, and at some point, Kuali just kind of shows up one day, and she has a little white spider hanging around with her, like sitting on her shoulder.
I am, for both Frost
Okay.
and for Koali, I am likely going to have the familiars be on the character model.
Fine with me.
And also during these 2 weeks in the Muggenbud, you see Frost walking around with another Yosoki that looks oddly similar to him. If you look closely, though, you can tell she's female and has little round glasses on the end of her snout. But it's only periodically sometimes that you see her walking with him.
Hmm. Did you find yourself a new friend?
Yeah. She says her name's Nana.
Ooh.
Well, you'll have to introduce me next time she comes by.
I think, Oric, I think you got confused to who you're talking to.
Did I?
Yes.
I think so.
Frost is the one who has the Yosoki friend that's, he's being teamed
Oh,
with.
okay. I think I'm confusing people then. Sorry.
Frost says, no, I'm very familiar with her.
Oh my.
Oh. How
No,
familiar?
no, like that. His face has been mostly plain ever since you've met him, but now it looks like he's disgusted at the thought of the insinuation, and he's like, "No, not like that."
Sister.
Okay.
It's just
Yeah,
like
it's
I'm
probably
very,
a sister.
I'm very familiar with her, and then all of a sudden you just hear in the background, "Oh my."
Oh no.
You know, at the very abrupt face change, Oric is definitely backing off of that avenue.
Yeah, she's just a good family friend. That's all.
All right, man.
It's kind of like an aunt to me sometimes.
Adorable. Alrighty. You are brought. You arrive at Janatimo's office. The furnishing in teacher Janatimo. Okay, it's Janatimo.
Could you
Okay.
type it into chat?
Can use it in a sentence.
Like how would
Jonatimo?
Janatimo?
Jonatimo. Yeah.
Janatimo. The furnishings
This
in
is
teacher
where I would just call him Jeff.
in teacher
Yeah.
My name's Jeff.
Janatimo's office
Sorry.
are simple, but the desks and shelves contain many objects and curios, each of which seems as though it has an interesting story to tell. In the center of all these items sits Janatimo himself. Learned One and head of the Uzanjati. He stands from his desk and extends his arms wide in greeting. Ah, thank you for taking the time to visit with me. Please, have a seat. I'm sure there are interesting tales that we can share.
All right.
Ross gives a nod before finding a seat.
Yeah. Have a seat.
Same.
All right. All right. So, I've heard what Takulu has told me, but I'm interested to hear your side of what happened before you have come to before I returned.
The whole thing, or just what happened in the basement?
Uh, if you wish to keep it brief, the basement and uh, with the arrival of the Anadi.
Ah. Well, as far as I understand it, and my companions are well endowed to correct me if I misspeak, the way I understood it was that there was some sort of malpractice with a former student who was thought to be dead. They were not. Their malfeasance festered beneath the school, which appeared to have summoned a bunch of gremlin things, which were causing all kinds of havoc. We've since resolved that issue. Then we met up with some new students as a part of an onboarding process, and then they seem to be being hunted by griffins. And on top of all that, we seem to be having a bug problem. Feel like I got everything, but I may have missed a detail in there.
Well, that pretty much matches what Takulu told me. What do you think might have drawn the Griffins to the Magambaya? Okay, so, during this segment, he is going to, Jonatimo is going to ask various questions. Depending on the type of answer you wish to give, will determine what you're rolling.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Obviously, if you are trying to lie your way out of a question, deception.
I would like
If
to think of a good reason why the Griffins would be here. I got a 29.
well, let me finish explaining it before you roll. Based on if the answer that you wish to give is kind of the assumption that there is more something natural at play here, then yes, it'd be nature survival. If it's if you are suggesting that magical nonsense is at play, arcana or occultism.
I think Quenty is approaching it from the natural venue of why would there be Griffins here? Go for the simple answer.
Okay.
Yeah.
It might not be the right answer, but it's where we should start, because that's probably the most likely answer. Now, the fact that the school is cursed and there are monsters everywhere, not actually the answer he's giving right now.
Are we explaining the bugs too?
I was focused on the Griffins for
right
now.
now, he's just focus. Right now, Gianatimo is focusing on the Griffins and the attack.
Can I assist with the nature explanation?
Yeah. What is your contribution to it? Like, what is the idea that you two have as to why the Griffins are here?
I guess the first question is, are Griffins native to the area?
Griffins are native pretty much anywhere. They are a very adaptable species, and there's various subspecies. For example, the Griffins you fought had a raven's head and a jaguar body.
Okay. Maybe they got pushed out of their hunting area by some other critter.
Causing them to search for... Go on.
I think you're hearing yourself, man.
Possibly.
I think that's a good guess. The other one is it's an apex predator that was called in because a bunch of things were eating the bugs, and so there's just a flocking amount of, say, medium-sized animals here eating bugs.
Ah, yes. Both of those are valid ideas. Let's see.
I feel like the Kissex idea is more likely, though, simply because why else would they go in and attack a city? So it's less they're here because there's plenty of food, more they're leaving somewhere where there isn't enough, I think.
Which might also explain why they were so outwardly hostile from the get-go. Alright.
Which would point at sentience being what pushed them out. That's why they attacked us immediately. AK, it's not just they were pushed out by beasts, they were pushed out by something that walks on two legs.
But we also have to consider the fact that the school's in the middle of the city, and there's a whole lot more softer targets between here and City's Edge. They bypassed all that easy eating, came straight at us. Came straight at those students.
I feel like that's worth rolling a Arcana check.
Yeah, I'm trying to do that real quick.
Okay.
It wasn't clicking. There we go. All right. Oh, 4? Fuck you.
You have a hero point.
No, I think I used all mine. Yeah, I used all mine.
Well, no, it just turned to 9, so you now have another hero point.
Oh. All right.
Yeah, because you get hero points passively with each hour that we play, and I'm eventually going to set it up to where redeems can be used by watchers to give you hero points.
Well, all right. And I got 18 then.
Okay. Well. Right. So. Yes, some more fantastical reason that would drive them to, as you say, ignore the entirety of the city to focus on the Anadi. When they typically don't Anadi are not their typical prey. Griffins may be territorial, but they are not wild, bloodthirsty beasts that attack without reason. They tend to want to scare you off rather than confront you directly. So you're thinking something... Frost, double check to make sure that that's going in the right spot.
I got it now.
Okay. So yeah, something that would drive them to attack specifically the Anadis when they are otherwise not hostile. So, could be a
Those
combination.
Anadis did just arrive. It's possible they came from somewhere that was displaced or under some type of attack, or maybe they know somebody that they ran afoul. This is some sort of assassination attempt. Once we have those cards on the table, basically opens up wide for all kinds of possibilities.
Okay, so do you already roll your Arcana check? Okay, so that's 1, that's 2. That's...
Me?
Yeah, I'm keeping track of some hidden metric. And that's why I
Oh
was
yeah,
just
I
asking.
had rolled an 18.
Okay, so he turns to the other 3 that have not had a chance to speak yet. That would be Frost, Kuali, and Oric. I'm curious, do you have any insight as to what brought them here brought the Anadis here to the heart of the city, with which they appear to be wholly unfamiliar?
Did we ask them?
No, you have not asked them. I'm curious what you think it might be.
I mean, other
I
than
mean, there are other
Yeah.
Anadi in the city. It could be that they knew this was a safe place for them. It seems like a potential thing.
Go ahead and give me a nature or society, whichever's better for you.
I could probably help with that. I was kind of thinking the same line.
Dun 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 dun.
Nice.
Natural 20. All right. Yeah. Seeking solace with mutual friends is always a reason one may travel to a place of which you're not familiar. I mean, how often do you go have you ever traveled somewhere unknown just because a friend you met a long time ago lives there? Or you've got family that lives far away?
No, but
Not
I've heard
personally.
of some humanoids that do that.
Like statistically, that has to have happened at least once.
I mean, we came to school here, and it's like 5,000 miles away from where we live.
And I would walk 5,000 miles. Anyways. Da, 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 da. Come on, Cursor, quit fighting me.
No.
Alright. Well. I do thank you for your insight. I do what... Ugh. I do want to thank you for taking the time to meet with me. Let's see. I did have a gift that I brought back. I think you should have it. Let's see. Let's see. He kind of gets up and wanders around, looking at the various curios, and he opens a drawer. He pulls out... let me see if I can get a description of this for you. 'Cause... 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 'C A majestic wooden crown covered in elaborate carvings. Let's see. Uh, who among you would you say is probably the most prolific speaker?
It's Quenty.
Here. I'm in no
Yeah,
hurry.
probably.
Do not worry about returning this. I'm in no hurry to get it back, and I feel that the story will grow the longer you keep it. It is a crown of the companion.
Kind of the what?
Crown of the companion.
Oh.
While wearing the crown, you have a +1 bonus on diplomacy checks. And once a day, you can bow to an ally within 30 feet, creating a magical bond between the two of you, as if you would cast Share Life targeting the ally. The link remains even if you move more than 30 feet away from them. At the end of the spell's duration, your ally recovers 4d8 hit points, and you recover half of what they recover.
Seems pretty neat.
Can you end concentration early? Because I kind of assumed that's how that type of spell worked. Because I've looked at spells like that on my spell list. Oh no, Share Life is a different spell. There's an additional heal that is unrelated.
But yes, Crown of the Companion has been put into the party stash. And because you guys earned at least 6 impression points, give yourself 120 XP.
Oh my. We did it. We made the professors like us. We're definitely not teachers' pets. I want to be clear. Is a teacher's pet, like, for sure.
I think Winnie is the only one who's doing Uzanjati.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
I hope to hear great things from you, especially, fellow Uzanjati.
I'm sure you will hear more than the bite back from my shots.
Alright, we got an ad break starting soon. I'm gonna use this time to go to the bathroom.
Hydration got to.
Yep, all them hydrates got to me finally.
I made the case for who would use the crown best. Does anyone disagree with my assessment that that's a Quinty item? Also, note at this point, all of the marshals should have +1 and striking and take gold out to get it done.
Oh, right. I need to do that again. I undid that earlier.
Yeah, specifically those fundamental runes are just so good you can't not do them.
Is there any upgrade you can get for the armor?
Yes, though it is a much more expensive one if I recall correctly. It's called Armor Potency Rune? That sounds right.
Off by a bit. Let's see, 5 more. And we can do that. Alright.
I think I just deleted all of my gear.
Oh no.
No, I didn't. My mouse is dying. Give me 1 minute.
Once again, broke.
Okay, I didn't delete my gear. I just put it all into my backpack. And no, I have a mouse that had like a special speak to talk button, but a cat threw up on it, so I washed it, and apparently I ruined it with the washing.
Ah.
So button clicks weren't doing what button clicks are supposed to do, sadly.
Fair enough. Yeah. Oh, that's interesting.
Winnie, would you like the bracers of missile deflection? Because I have a lot of the MISC items right now.
That sounds useful. Is that in the party thing?
It is now.
Lasers. +2 against a ranged attack.
Specifically, what you do is you don't activate it until that 2 would be the difference between a hit and a miss.
Right. Yeah, I'll take those if no one else feels that they'd work better with them.
Yeah, despite insisting that I don't scale great with magic items, I have the advantage of my hands are free and thus can use utility items. I should probably find a wand or a staff at some point, but I have so many spells I just don't need it right now.
Fair enough.
All right, so guess I gotta find a little wooden crown to put on your head.
I mean, the picture is definitely cooler than wooden. Oh, actually, it says it's wooden in the description. Yeah, sure. A little wooden crown would work.
Yeah, replacing that hippie headband.
Exactly. Kind of like a circlet, almost, but carved of... I don't know how to describe it. Like, you know wood when it's polished?
Oh, yeah. It's all like shiny.
Yeah, I don't know what the word for that is, though.
I think probably just polished.
Fair enough.
Okay. If you would like to meet with the new Anadi students to talk to them, Zenoway tells you that they're currently spending the evenings in front of the Hababe building.
Okay.
Now, she does say that their insistence on maintaining their natural forms is, unfortunately for them, unsettling to a number of the students. It's something I learned when I first started here. It's not so much. I don't see it so much as a speciesist or racist thing. It's just spiders in general are things a lot of people are not particularly fond of. Some people appreciate them, other people get weirded out by them. Everyone has things.
Understandable.
Everyone has things and creatures they're afraid of.
That's fair.
As I said in chat, that sounds like a job for Koali, the person with the spider familiar.
Yeah, I'll go have a chat with him.
I would be less, like me personally, would be less bothered by the Anati design if they didn't have the kind of like tarantula pedipalp or whatever, the mandibles or whatever, the teeth.
That's the part people like.
But then again, I am one of those people that has a fear of spiders. And yet I play grounded. I think part of that is because, oh no, a spider is on me. I can kill it. I can stop
Then,
it being a thing trying to scare me.
then in real life, you blink it, then the spider's gone.
Oh yeah, no, that's the worst. Did you get your medicine check thing to work?
Yeah, it's under utility, is where it is. So I have that power now. I can do the buttons and they work.
Nice.
All right. I posted a picture of the de facto leader of this trio of Anati students.
All right.
Hey, Star. Welcome back.
It looks like a jumping spider.
The only other person, yeah, the Anati are very much jumping spiders.
Oh yeah, no.
The only other person I could think of to talk to would be Zenwei, since she's also a Nati.
Well, she's the one who told you where they were hanging out.
Oh, I see. I
She's trying to get someone who's not a Nadi to give them the time of day.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll
Yeah.
go have a chat with them.
And because you guys took the time to befriend her and help her with her chitlins, that ultimately saved you guys a roll.
Cool.
Alrighty. Yeah, go ahead and post your 5 words or less horror story. No. No. No.
Okay.
I have one of those. No.
Taking your seat. That's mean. That's funny though.
Yeah, it's part of the reason why, like, back when I still had the insurance to use the CPAP, I would run it for a little bit to kind of let air pressure push any debris or whatnot out of the hose before I put it on my face.
That's a good idea.
Anyways. All right, so you go
I'm
to
all itchy thinking about spiders.
I have giant wolf spiders that hang out with me in the basement here.
To be fair, I have giant mutant crickets down in my basement that look like spiders but aren't. It's part of the reason why the Fallout 4 and 76 crickets give me such the heebie-jeebies, because it's that kind of cricket.
Oh.
Okay, so the lecture hall is dark for the evening, but the front steps are illuminated by a lantern on a log between several soft clumps of brush. The stairs up to the lecture hall are flanked by two clay statues of stout masked figures holding swords. Although the lecture hall entrance atop the stairs is a grand double door, it's not the building's only visible entrance. A smaller door behind the stairs is just illuminated by the lantern's light.
Okay.
Do I see the Anati students?
Let's see. You see them kind of off to the side. Sitting in a bit of circle, talking about something. Give me a perception check.
And to confirm, sure. And to confirm, are they in like hybrid form, where they have like spider heads but are humanoid, or were they just full spiders?
Spider heads.
As a player, that's almost worse.
Yeah, they are in their hybrid form, which is unfortunately a leading cause to the discomfort other students are having around them. Because it does that weird, like, unearthly appearance with kind of how gangly they are in that form.
Yeah,
On top
Uncanny
of-
Valley.
On top,
Also spider head.
yeah, also spider face.
Yep. Does anybody want me to try to convince them to not be in that form, or just go hang out because they don't have many friends?
She wants you to just kind of talk with them, give them the time of day. If you feel you can succeed in convincing them, don't let me stop you, but I know it was pretty hard for me to, remember to take on the human form before leaving the room.
Okay. So just say hi and maybe see how the conversation goes. Yeah, so I'm just gonna does the 16 perception give me anything?
Yes, they appear to be in an esoteric debate about the intricate webs of fate and causality.
Yeah, so I'll kind of stall up a little bit and go, hi. Nana talks about that sometimes. I don't really quite understand it, but I'm trying. Hi, my name is Kuali.
Go ahead and give me a diplomacy check or an intimidation check as you walk up.
I'm gonna go with diplomacy. Both because that's the nice thing to do, and also because I am bad at intimidation. Did you see a roll for that?
Yes,
Or
I
did it
did.
not go through?
That is unfortunately not enough.
I don't. What did I roll?
You
You
rolled
got a
six.
12.
I
Altogether,
will
you got
spend a
12 to roll the
I will
six.
spend a hero point to re-roll that. I'm just gonna.
The presence of Nana gives you enough of a bonus that you eventually get them to wind down their conversation about the webs of fate and causality. They all kind of turn to look at you. Hello. My name is Rainbows Reflected Upon Gossamer Strands. Although I have been told that is quite a mouthful, you can simply call me Goss.
Nice to meet you, Goss. As I said, I'm Koali,
Yes.
and this is
They're
Nana,
one of
and
the
she
ones
kind
we
of,
saved.
This is one of the ones we saved.
Yeah, Quali is talking to the trio of Anati students that were attacked by the Griffons. You are honestly the first person to approach us in not a jesting or fearful manner.
Yeah, I find a lot of the humanoids get a little bit weird around people that don't look quite like them. You know, a little too weird, if that makes sense, at least for them. I don't get it, but they do.
I have seen that there's a few fellow Anati here, but they stay in their human disguise. Are they not?
Mm.
Are they not proud of what they are?
I don't think that's the case. I think it's more they've made the decision to try to kind of fit into the general set of people a bit more. I mean, Crowley will kind of like gesture up and down, like this isn't my true form. But I got it taken on to kind of fit in more myself. Also, I wouldn't be able to get through very many doors in my normal form. It would be kind of awkward.
Just pan over to an image of creature form koala getting stuck in a doorway. Or just trying to navigate down a hallway, but there's just a chair in the way, so she can't go straight, so she has to go up and around and get stuck. Actually, how big are Coatl compared to, like, what size category are Coatl?
Friggin' huge.
They're pretty large. A regular quarter is large.
So yeah, large hallways would be needed for Coatl form. Alright, do you have any questions for the Anati? Things like, why did they come from? Why did they come here?
Yeah, I was gonna ask them that. Yeah, I was gonna ask. So, what brought you folks to the academy?
We are not sure. We felt the call of magic and knew this was the place that had the most to teach us about it.
Okay. So you just kind of, you came into your talent and looked for a place to teach you. That's fair enough. Kind of the same for me and for my life bond 20. He's not here, but do do you know why? I'm sorry if this is not a good question. Do you know why the Griffons came at you? It's really weird. They like shouldn't be here, and like they don't really attack people usually. So like we think there's something weird going on. We're trying to figure out what.
We couldn't say. It was the most terrifying moment of our lives, and we are grateful you were there. We owe you a great debt. We've seen Griffins before, but not those Griffins. They are very distinct in their looks, so perhaps it's not difficult to find out where they came from?
I should probably ask some of my companions who are a bit better at the whole wilderness tracky thing. How do you track a creature that flies? I feel like I should know that.
You kind of don't.
Damn it. I kind of wish I could talk to the Enclave right now. Oh well. But yeah, and I think if that's kind of the pressing questions we wanted to ask them, Koali will probably just kind of start doing some small talk. Like she's not going to immediately just fuck off now that she's gotten the answer she wanted. She's going to hang around. She's going to learn the names of the other two. She's going to chat with them.
Out of curiosity,
You know.
did anyone else go with Koali for this?
I figured we were all just like standing like 20 feet away.
Like, me
You're
personally, I
just
feel like
li-
Frost would be there for like moral support. Moral support.
You're just
It's mainly Miss
looming.
Baker. It's mainly Miss Baker that's helping be
Or
there.
awkwardly hovering. What? I think Quinty is not doing that. He's doing normal things.
Winnie is looking at the sky to make sure no more goddamn Griffins turn up.
Can't stay here. This is Griffin country. Man, that movie is a trip.
Yeah, it is kind of the point.
Yeah, the whole thing was basically just a drug trip, wasn't it?
Pretty much, yeah. Anyways.
Oh, by the way, was getting some strange feelings about the storeroom here, and we've tried to tell the faculty, but no one seems to have taken an interest.
Storeroom, huh? Yeah, I would be a little bit careful. The faculty are nice, but they and they can teach you a lot, but they do tend to kind of like just not realize things are problems sometimes, and like let them, you know, kind of get a bit out of hand.
There is no gremlin problem in the Magambaya.
There is no gremlin problem in the Magambaya.
There is no insect problem with the Magambaya.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it's definitely giving there is no war in Ba Sing Se vibes.
But yeah, I think Crawley will say something to the members of, yeah, well, we can. I mean, I guess we can pop our heads in and see if there's anything like weird going on. Just take a quick look. This doesn't hurt. So thank you for letting me know. And she says, I am definitely going to have to, if you wouldn't mind, I'm definitely going to have to get your help with the whole fate thing, because Nana keeps talking about it. She's not very good at explaining, but she seems to think it's important. So I don't know.
I tend to see how. Okay.
And yeah, I guess with that, then you know, after some small talk and other, you know, chatting to them for a bit, I think we can go do other things. But Kuali will make the effort to go back and like hang out with them, on a somewhat regular basis from now on. And if she meets people who aren't going to be bothered by the Anadi, she'll probably try to, introduce them.
Okay.
Do they have a room, or are they just living out here in the courtyard?
They do have a room. However, they do seem to spend a lot of their nights here because of the feelings that they're getting.
Oh, okay.
Stargazing at night, I understand completely.
Okay. Could we ask them when this feeling started happening? This compulsion of theirs?
Well, we were drawn here, but the compulsion that we're feeling, it's been kind of a lingering since before we got here, and then it grew stronger as we drew near, and this is where it feels strongest.
Mm. Is it a compulsion to like do something, or just to be in a space? Or is it not that specific?
We are unsure what it is, what's going on there. It's just
Just feel the
something.
need to be here, that kind of thing?
Yes, there's something here that's calling to us.
Oh yeah. Also, I hadn't quite understood that the feeling was like making them uncomfortable to be in their rooms. Because if that's the case, Koali's like, yeah, we're gonna go check this out now.
Right. The door to the storeroom is right here.
Before that, Conti says, I know you don't want to, but can you transform into a human form and see if the feeling goes away?
Oh, that's clever. That's a good idea. Yeah.
I mean, if you think it'll work. They focus and become what appears to be to you specifically the type of elf that's native to the Moangi Expanse. A male elf, a human, and a male and female human.
Did the feeling go away?
It is significantly diminished like this, yes.
I bet you if
Then
you
you
went
do
full
a full
spider,
spider.
drive it up the wall. Don't
Yeah,
do
Don't
that,
do
by
that,
the
by
way.
the way.
Yeah, don't go full spider. Perhaps
Yeah.
consider being like this until we clear out the source of the magical compulsion.
I'll ask Nana. Does Nana feel this?
Yeah, we have a spider friend now.
And yes, I can talk to Nana. I can actually talk to all spiders. For reasons.
Nana.
I feel like there's a moment or like when he looks over at your shoulder, sees a spider and flinches for the first time, even though you've had Nana for like several days at this point.
No. Nana indicates that she is not feeling a strong compulsion. But speculates that were she not bonded to you, that might be a different story.
Gotcha.
Can the familiar talk to other spiders?
I don't think so. No, actually, no, she can't. I can talk to other spiders, though.
I think there's a familiar ability you can give her that can
Yes.
make her do that, but
Mhm.
it's might take a minute.
Yeah, but I'd have to. I've already picked abilities for Nana, so I think it's like take some time to sort them out. Or if Nana gets more abilities over time, I might pick that up.
Cool.
Okay.
All right.
Is this the door to the storehouse?
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna go over.
Okay.
Frost
Before
is
you
gonna
do
be
that,
right behind
you
you.
get before
Just in time, right as you
God-
pause.
God
God
paused reality.
Nick,
Reality
and
can't
you just
stop bending.
you just see a big red button with the word pause written on it and a hand just come out of the sky to slap it.
It's easy.
I mean, it is creeping up on 11 o'clock here.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I do not have a token for this yet. I will fix that. But that statue animates and turns
Oh,
towards you with
shit.
menace. The Anati immediately flee.
Oh, good. I was about to turn to them and tell them to get out of here. So.
Safety a naughty fight.
Why does everything in this goddamn school want to kill us?
God damn
I think
it.
the school is cursed.
I just wanted to learn some goddamn magic, and I'm here blowing up spiders and shooting gremlins and shit.
I mean, I'm learning plenty of magic. Even if one of my teachers is a spider.
The
Yeah, I
school's
have
weird.
so many spells, just an absurd number of spells.
Also, if it wasn't very obvious, I took witch dedication, so Nano is my witch familiar.
And thus the container for your spells.
For those spells, yes.
Now Miss Baker's gonna have a gossip partner.
Oh, good lord.
I fake point that.
With that in mind,
That didn't actually change anything.
what would you say to making a tea break splash page of Miss Baker and Nana for the
Oh my
AFK
God.
stream?
Oh.
That
so
would be
cute.
adorable. I'm not re-rolling my initiative. I'm keeping my hero points for combat.
Well, go ahead and spend it now because we are probably going to end soon.
Hero points not track over to next session.
The hero points
Or
do
do we like
not.
start fresh each time?
You start fresh each time.
All right.
Yeah, so it's just like there's no point in holding on to them if we're getting close to the end of the session. Might find a way for like stream granted hero points to carry over, because I don't want those to count towards the hero point limit, because it would be kind of silly, just like I haven't spent any hero points, and then someone spends a okay.
Well, so Kisek, you should be full health.
Can do.
Oh, that's a bit better.
Quinty,
Quentin is going to have that feeling that you will always be full health within like 10 minutes of the combat ending.
Alright, so, and Frost got a 20, so let me see if I can update that. Already did. Oric and Quinty, I need initiatives.
I already rolled it in chat using the initiative thingy. It's a 28.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, you didn't roll the initiative perception, but I will take that for you and plug it in manually.
You are correct. The one time I didn't hit one of the stupid initiative buttons.
Yeah, I had to hit it to make it actually give me a number to edit. Okay. We're going to put a pin in it here for today. I do want to thank you all for coming, and thank you for putting up with the scuff at the beginning of the session.
No problem, man.
Yeah, these things happen.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Have a good night, all of you.